Okay, you guys, I'm back. I didn't want to like leave for how long. Not finish what I was talking about. But I do need a joint. So, like I was saying, okay? And yes, I'm going to move on. And I was a little teary-eyed there for a minute, but I'm a strong person. And for the sake of elaborating, my nephew just passed away. My nephew, he was close to me like my little brother. You know, we grew up together, and my kids all call him Uncle. And he was very, very, very important to me. And I loved him very, very, very much. He was a fucking beautiful human being. And he was all about Black power. Okay, so yeah, it's a touchy thing for me, you know? And we used to always have discussions about this shit. Sometimes we would disagree, sometimes we would agree, you know? But he was always like putting me up on game, you know, and like giving me some knowledge, you know? Shit that I never thought about it and, you know, wasn't paying attention to. And, you know, his name's Cameron Boatman. And everybody who watches this video, say his name. I don't care. Say his name. Cameron Boatman, okay? Let's move on. Okay, so, anyways, the Black Panther movie. Definitely political. Already turning political. I got people on my own friend list telling me that it's going to be a hate crime if I say something different. Like, that's the world and the society that we live in today. What if I was to drop some truth about that shit? Like, some real cold-hearted, factual truth about that shit that just hits you like, bam, about the Black Panther movie. Would that be hate? What are they doing? And this is what I'm always asking, like... Okay. And I talked to my family about this, but I never like posted it on a video and talked about it. But I want to say it, you know, like on this video, like, because I'm Black. My dad is Black, okay? But my mother is white, okay? And I might not look the blackest to some people. Interestingly enough, let me give you a little piece of information. Black people and other people, like, you know, mixed people, whatever. Black people always tend to tell me that I look the most black when my hair is flat ironed. Or sometimes, just recently when I started getting my hair braided, they did say I look more black when my hair braids. But look, besides the point, people have literally told me that, like, when I've had my hair flat ironed, like, oh, you look hella black with your hair flat ironed. Like, how does straight hair make me look more black? How? But when my hair is curly, I look Mexican or just like a light-skinned girl. Why? Why is that? I'm a Black girl too. I'm a Black girl and I'm a white girl. What's wrong with saying I'm a white girl? Why can't I be a Black girl and be a white girl? Because that's what the fuck I am. Why do I just have to be a Black girl? That ain't fair to me. It's not fair to me. Because a lot of people won't accept that. And a lot of Black people right now, that if they watch this video and I say that I'm a Black girl, but I'm a white girl too, they're going to have something smart to say about it. Because people don't believe that you can be two things. People are set in their way and told what to think, and they're just doing that what they think, and they're not really looking at shit. You know what I'm saying? I am Black. And you know what's fucked up? You know what's even more fucked up for mixed people? And all you mixed people, I'm going to say it for you right now, that you want to say, but you probably don't say a lot of times because you think Black people are going to jump on you about it. And it's crazy that I say Black people, because I say Black people in the self sense, but I also say Black people in the third party. Like, I'm not Black people. You know what I'm saying? And you know why? Because I'm a product of my environment, and Black people have always made me feel like I'm not always Black people. You get it? So for all this light-skinned people that are half Black and half white, or half black and half Asian, or half black and half anything, and you're not dark, and you're not dark, or you don't have whatever, if you're half Asian black and you have straight hair and you look Asian but you might be dark, for all of us people, I'm gonna let you know that we got it harder sometimes than black people. At times. You know why we have it harder? Because we can't even be mad about what black people mad about. You see the twist in the whole plot? Sometimes we're not even allowed to be mad about what y'all mad about. Blacker people than us. Blacker than me. So if you're blacker than me, meaning if you're darker than me, or maybe your mom and your dad's black, you know, considering yourself blacker than me, because you would, don't lie, keep it 100, you would consider yourself blacker than me. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that think that you're blacker than me, I'm black too, you know, and I'm allowed to say things about black issues if I want to, and I'm allowed to not identify with some black things if I want to, you know, because I'm black and I'm white. And you know what? I don't fuck race. You know that? Fuck race. I don't give a shit about race. My kids are all mixed. I mean, who am I to care about race? I'm a mutt. My kids is mutts. And I don't give a fuck I call mutts. I grew up, mutt was a word, okay? It was a cute little funny thing to say, mutt, okay? Mutt meaning mixed. We're all mixed. And I don't want to say biracial because I'm not biracial. Who the fuck is biracial? Is old school, okay? Biracial, right before my generation. My kids are quadruply racial and quad racial and fucking racial. You know, like, come on. We're mixed. I'm mixed, but I'm also black, and I'm also white. Do you get it? Can you just sit and let that sink in? So, but let me tell you, the first time in my life ever, besides Camp Mendocino, that people made me feel like, the people that are blacker than me made me feel like I was black enough, you know? It was in jail. That was the first time that, like, without me trying, because I always have to try, you know? It's like I always had to try to be cool with the black girls, like, because they wasn't just trying to be cool with me, okay? So the first time that, like, they came up to me, people that were blacker than me came up to me and was cool with me, was in jail. Holla to my celly. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I went to jail before for like 8 days or whatever. You know, it wasn't shit. But when I got to jail, it was the black girls that came up to me. And it was the black girls that told me what I needed to do and how to get toilet paper and all this shit and prop my door open. And, you know, the shit that you need to know when you're in jail, okay? They're the ones that told me. Not the white girls, not the Asians, not the any other race. That's when race matters. And that's when you realize how really racist everybody truly is. Because what you guys don't realize is that everybody is racist. You're all selectively racist. I don't care how many friends you have of any race. You are selectively racist. And that is perfectly normal, and it's perfectly natural to be selectively racist. I think it's a normal thing because it's a part of society, and it's a societal fucking issue, and it has to do with race. And if we didn't have this shit called race, we wouldn't have racism, and we wouldn't have racists, and we wouldn't have races, and we wouldn't have race selectively racist, all that bullshit. Okay, so yeah, I am selectively racist. And by that, I mean, I might say racist things sometimes when it suits me. Or I might follow a racist stereotype sometimes when it suits me. Or I might do a racist thing sometimes when it suits me. Get it? And you all do it. Elaboration. Furthermore, how many people, and I'm going to pick on, okay, I'm going to do it all the races, okay? How many people have been driving on the road, driving, and people just ain't driving right? And this is for California mainly, I guess, where there's actually those type of, you know, different diversity in race, you know, like California, Florida, I guess. If there's diversity of race in your state, and you ain't still living in the country where you can't see no mixed couples up in there. Because when I've been to the South, I ain't got no mixed couples there in the South now. They got them, they don't do that race mixing there now in the South. No, I'm just playing. For real though. And I've been to the South, and there's not like hella biracial people running around. Trust me. It's mostly either black or white. Yeah, you barely see any Asian or Mexicans like that. No. There's no ice cream stands. There's no hot dog stands. Hey, entrepreneurs, go to the South, because they ain't got that shit. If you go out there with a fucking taco truck or a fucking, man, or maybe they're racist. So racist. That's why you guys ain't there. Never mind. Don't go to the South. Don't go. I'm just playing. But anyway, so is this video hella long? Should I like cut it and like go to another video? Okay, let me do one more.